This is my vitamin B bourbon, my vitamin W wine, my vitamin C Corona, my vitamin Sh for champagne. No, these are not vitamins, but these are nice yummy drinks that if you do choose to drink alcohol. And yeah, you don't drink alcohol for nutritional value, but however they can be good for you. Because people who drink alcohol in moderation, 1 to 2 glasses a day, it can have an effect of reducing coronary heart disease, reduce stress, download, and people who tend to drink alcohol tend to live longer than people who don't. But that doesn't mean the more you drink, the longer you live, because obviously the more you drink it's going to have a reverse effect and be unhealthy for you. But if you do enjoy alcohol, have it in moderation, put it into your lifestyle that contributes value to your life. So let's have a look at alcohol in different drinks and what's in it. So let's have a look from a calories point of view. Now first of all, in my view, when you drink alcohol, pick an alcohol or drink that you really enjoy and don't pick it on calories. It's no use saying, oh, I'm having this drink, it's low calorie but it tastes like camel's pee. Now have the drink that you really enjoy, and if you need to control calories, it'd be far better to control the other foods that you wrap around the alcohol. So if you drink too much and get the munchies, you probably tend to eat more calories from the munchies by hunting the great fridge and going and gorging anything you can possibly find. Because when you start to drink too much, your resistance to food can be reduced and you start to grabbing at things and eating things that you tend to forget that you ate. So just be aware that maybe control the environment when you're drinking alcohol so you're not going to overeat as a consequence of drinking alcohol. You might have the beer and you have the bee nuts. But remember, have beer and the bee nuts, the nuts go to the gut. If you have the wine and the chips go to hip. Not physiologically, but I think you get the gist. So from a calorie point of view, wines can be, champagnes can be around about 80 calories, and when you go up to beers it could be around about 150 calories per drink, and maybe higher if you go for the more stronger, thicker beers like the good old Irish Guinness. But I think when you look at the calories and the number of drinks you're having, it's not going to be the make or break of your dietary plan or your eating plan, but it could be broken by what you tend to eat as a consequence of the social environment that you're in drinking, or the reduction in resistance to food, and you start to go binge hunting in the fridge. Now what else do you need to know? Well, first of all, what is a standard drink? A standard drink in Australia and New Zealand is 10 grams of alcohol. So what does that mean? Well, a standard 100 milliliter drink of wine and champagne is a standard drink, and that's going to have probably around about anywhere from 80 to 100 calories if you want to know the calorie content. When it comes to a beer, it's around 285 milliliters, which could be anywhere between 100 to 150 calories. It might be lower for the lighter beers and a bit higher for the more standard or the heavier type beers. So that's what you're going to get in the normal standard drink. And obviously, if it's a light beer, you probably can bear you around about, higher than that, up to close around 400 milliliters. From a spirits point of view, for 30 milliliters of spirits would be a standard drink of 10 grams of alcohol. If you have things such as fortified wine, such as your ports and your liqueurs, then that's going to be more around about the 60 milliliters for a normal standard drink. So at least you know how many standard drinks, and you may take that into account, particularly if you don't want to get too overwhelmed by drinking too much and saying things that you're going to regret and doing things that you're going to be embarrassed by. Also, if you want to take that into account, particularly in this day and age of driving, so make sure you drink responsibly so you don't over the limit when you drive. So just to take those things into account, obviously your body size is going to have a different effect. If the bigger people tend to probably drink a little bit more, the little people a bit less. But also be aware of how much alcohol is in different drinks. If you have those pre-mixer drinks, they're going to actually have more concentration of alcohol. So they're going to be anywhere between 1 to 2.5 times the normal alcohol content of a normal spiritual drink. So just be aware of that. So it's always good to know what you're putting into your body, knowing how much you're putting in, and the consequences is going to play out on how you feel. You might drink too much, or how you act in community, or how you eat, or the consequences of drink driving. So drink responsibly, enjoy your drink, make it a part of your lifestyle if you choose to drink. If you don't drink, then don't start drinking because it's cool or you think it's healthy, because it's not going to be for you. You have to do what's for you and enjoy your drink, and that would be no cow poo. And it's pretty close to beer o'clock, I think. What do you reckon? Vitamin C? Yeah, okay man, drink me.